All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Backyard Slinging Podcast.
The slinging continues.
Cory's back again. But he ain't no Slim Shady. Anyway,
No, I'm definitely not.
That was a dumb joke. What's up, Cory? How you been? What'd you get into the last week?
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't what I got into. It was what somebody drove into on Thursday night. Somebody hit a tree right outside the place I work.
Yeah.
And of course, it was right before we had to leave. It was like 15 minutes before we had to leave.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it actually happen, but apparently there was somebody must have like squealed on the brakes, and then you heard like a crush, and then you heard someone just start cussing up a storm.
Oh.
And
that's exciting.
And I had no idea. All I heard was the screaming. I didn't hear the actual car hit the tree. But my supervisor went out to see what was going on, and then everybody else followed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a tree that's not even near the road.
Is it a big tree?
Yeah, it's a pretty big tree.
So the tree won.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
trees win. But I mean, because where I work, it sets on top of the hill, and we have two drives. And before where I work, there's a really sharp turn that kind of goes uphill.
Yeah.
And if you're going too fast, you're not going to make that turn. And this guy had to have been going fast. Like
was it dark? It was dark out.
Yeah, it was dark.
Okay. Yeah.
And he must have missed that turn, went straight up the hill into this tree. And yeah, he must have told my supervisor he was going only 50, but my supervisor said he had to have been going like 80 because
Lord.
like you have to be going really fast to miss that turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was. You could hear him through the building outside cussing, because I guess he must have been punching stuff too.
Wow. Punching a tree.
Probably.
A boxing match with the tree afterwards.
Probably the tree. Probably his car. Then my supervisor walked out to see what was going on, and I guess this guy must have been walking toward him and said, "Can I come in?" And then Randy was like, "Absolutely not." Like, we're gonna figure out what's going on here first.
Yeah.
But yeah, it must have been some kid. Just went way too fast. He must have messed his hand up or something, because it must have started to swell up really bad.
Yeah.
I did not catch a good glimpse of it because I didn't want to. But what I saw, it looked like his hand was like all mangled. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna look anymore at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was some excitement to my Thursday night.
Well, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad for you. I mean, it's not really bad for him. I mean, hopefully maybe he learns from his mistakes.
I would hope.
Probably not. Kids don't seem to learn from their mistakes these days. They just keep doing it and blame somebody else. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I believe that kind of crap started with our generation, and we get caught up in it.
Yeah, probably.
It pisses me off. Because it's like, no, don't do that.
Neither do I.
Good grief. Cody's brother is playing a round of golf in Florida right now. Just started. Oh, his dad's visiting. That's why. We're out there playing golf together.
Oh, okay. Down in Florida?
That's where Cade lives.
Cody's
brother lives down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if it's a nice hot day for golf today.
Probably in the mid-70s, honestly. In March, yeah. Probably mid-70s. What we got next? Oh, dude. When are we playing Red Dead?
I have no idea. I guess it'll depend on how long PlayStation takes to update it, or whatever.
Did you put it in?
Mm-mm.
Put it in. Just turn your PlayStation on and put it in. Because it's only going to update one time.
How long does it take to install that?
It shouldn't take long. Your internet's good, right?
I think.
Probably better than ours. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. We got Starlink. That's why when people watch me on TikTok, like I see it like it'll stop at times, and then it'll like my character will be like trying to catch up to where I'm actually at. So I have no idea, like when I'm talking, how if it coincides, like it just hold my voice and it just plays it from when I said it when I saw it, or does it just go through right when I say it and doesn't match up with the gameplay? I have no idea.
Oh my!
I'm guessing it. However, it happens on the screen, and when I say it is when it comes through to the person watching, because it's all going through one system and it being broadcast from there.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it all syncs up. But then on top of that, I don't know. I feel like I miss saying hi to people when they come in, because I think it comes in, it's delayed when it says someone else is watching.
Okay.
And then they might leave before I see it, before it pops up on my screen
to
say hi. And then half the time when I'm trying to conversate with someone in the live chat, I'm like running off roads and running into trees and flying off my horse or wrecking my wagon because I'm trying to look between two different screens. So whenever you start playing that game, if we're
don't text and ride your horse and buggy.
No, see, what's gonna happen is if we're doing like a delivery, like moonshine, or like delivering some goods, you're driving, I'm passenger on the wagon, so I can talk to people, so we don't wreck.
That is a good plan. Oh goodness.
No, I mean if we're doing a mission and we're both on horses, then you might just have to wait for me to get back on my horse after I go flying 15 feet because I run into a tree. But speaking of that, so like I've gotten quite a few followers in the last week. I think I've live streamed at least 4 times. I got about 15 new followers.
Okay.
On the TikToks. But the weird thing is, like, so when I put out the shorts from this show on the YouTube or TikTok, the demographics are kind of the same. So the biggest one's like the 24 to 35 or whatever that age range is there. That's always the biggest one. So TikTok actually jumped up to 44% in that range. I think YouTube's at like 26% for that range, but it's the largest on both. Oh, rewind. And like the 55 and over is like 4% between the both of them, TikTok and YouTube. Switching to live streaming, looking at those stats, and keep in mind when I'm live streaming, most of the time it's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an old Western game. I'm hunting animals, bringing in bounties, selling moonshine, back talking to the people that want to, throw insults at me when I'm on my horse. And some people are nice. They're like, that's a nice stag you got there. I'm like, you're damn right it's a nice stag. And how much I paid for him. But, so the live stream on that, 25%, 55 and over.
Wow.
Is a demographic. So all these old retired people out here watching me play video games. I don't get it.
I don't either. That's good.
I mean, it's nice that we have viewers. I mean, I average a couple hundred viewers every time. I mean, most of them are only there for like a minute, but usually have a good few each time that are there for at least 15 or so minutes each. So, and it's a lot. I do have quite a few returning people, because I guess like if you get on TikTok, because I know you don't have it. When you get on, you can go to like a followers or like people that you follow, and it'll show who's all live or who put new videos up.
Okay.
So you can keep up to date with their videos, or if they're live, you can watch them. You can get in and watch. Which I do that sometimes. I watch some people in.
That's definitely good. You have returning viewers, though.
Heck yeah. And of course, I always try to direct them to our thing, to the podcast here. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. The live streaming, my highest demographic, 25%, is 55 and over people. It's crazy. It's so weird. And yeah. Cool. Golly, we both got stuff stuck in our throats.
Yeah. Love phlegm.
Allergies and crap. Let's see what else we got here.
What else has been going on with you?
Oh, talk about this real quick, or maybe not real quick. DoorDashers. You ever use DoorDash?
No, my friends do.
Okay, so yes, I do. But okay, that went over your head.
Yeah, I missed it.
I'm your friend.
Okay.
You bum. Anyway, so I ordered.
It was too quick.
We're going on the show train. So what was it? Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever. I ordered. I was at work. I got called in to go work a different position at work, and it was a position I can't leave work to go get anything.
Mm.
Okay, so I ordered DoorDash. Ordered Sonic. They had a new strawberry snowball drink, so I got one of those. And I'm like, okay, I know I can't leave, so I'm gonna get me a big Rote 44 slushie to do me for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make an order. Ordered. What did I get her to eat that day? I don't remember what I got to eat. I think I got a burger. Yeah, I got one of those new Sonic Double Smash burgers. Pretty good. I like Sonic burgers. Better than McDonald's.
I haven't even been to Sonic in so long.
They're so good. Better than McDonald's. The fries are better. Oh, yeah.
I used to get those. I used to get those cheesy tot things, and I guess there's a certain way you have to order them. It'll either be, if you say it one way, it'll be just the tater tots with cheese, which is what I have to say. Because if I say cheesy tots, then they put nacho stuff on them. Now, this was like years and years ago.
I don't
but
know if you can get that now.
Yeah, probably
it's
not.
just the nacho cheese.
I'm sure everything I like they stopped making. So
no, the burgers are good. Better than McDonald's burgers.
Okay,
they're good, and the tots are good. The new groovy fries, those are really good.
What are those?
They're like French fries, but they're tots, like consistency of tater tots, but they're fries.
So they're rough, fat French fries.
Pretty much.
Okay,
they're like rough crinkles.
They're like a long extended tater tots.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
so good. Better than a regular French fry.
I'll have to try those.
Anyway, so I ordered that. Ordered burger, tots, a snowball, strawberry drink, and then my slush, right? The dude shows up to deliver it at the window, and I see, clear as day, he's just holding one drink. And like, there's supposed to be two drinks. And he's like, oh? I was like, he's looking, and he literally read off the receipt. Strawberry snowball, and mango slush. I'm like, yes, two drinks. He's like, oh, well, okay. I'm like, do you not understand English? And the answer to that is no. And it's, especially in the area where I work, a lot of the dashers are not English speakers, like native English speakers.
Okay.
And so I left the review because it always says, rate your dasher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I think I gave him a 3 or 4 star, and it's like, did not follow directions. If you can't read your receipt and get what you're supposed to get to deliver, you're not following directions.
Yeah.
It's very simple. You look at the receipt, you make sure everything's there. Okay, I got this. Okay, good. We're good. Deliver it.
Did you even get the food?
Yeah, I got the food and the strawberry drink.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get my slush though.
Oh, okay.
So I was parched for the rest of the day because I couldn't leave to get anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then I sent like a review thing to DoorDash as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you need to like have some kind of thing that proves that your dashers can read and understand English, so that they can accurately fulfill their orders and deliver what they're supposed to deliver.
That would help.
And it is an English company. Everything restaurant around here prints a receipt in English. We need to speak English. We need to read English. We need to understand it. And you know what? Fuck it. This is just going to go... We're going off the rails here a little bit. We're in the United States. We speak English. When we go to Mexico, and say if you just walked around wherever Mexico, not including the resorts, because the resorts were built by American companies.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the people that work in the resorts speak English because the majority of their people are English speaking people. But if you go off into like random towns or whatever in Mexico, for one, you might get abducted by the cartel.
Yeah.
But two, they ain't speaking English there. And they're going to look at you like you're freaking stupid because you're in there trying to speak English and expecting them to speak English.
Mm-hmm.
So why do we get all the hate for expecting people that are coming here in just, any old small town, but we're expected to speak freaking Spanish? Why?
I have no idea.
And I don't care if you catch flack for it because I don't care. And as long as you, and I guarantee you, the people that are going to talk shit about it, guess what English English. You're speaking English. You ain't going off on me in Spanish or fucking Japanese or any other language. You're going to be telling me how you feel in English because it's what freaking language you speak.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you probably don't even speak Spanish. So go kick rocks. Kick them all the way down the road to Mexico.
I want to learn how to speak a few languages.
You can go to those countries and speak them.
I want to learn how to speak Italian.
Bowley.
What's that? That movie, Glorious Bastards?
Yeah.
That Arrivederci?
Arrivederci. You gotta say it like you're from Tennessee.
Yeah.
C. Bonjorno.
Oh, I couldn't remember there was more.
Well, that was his French. Bonjorno.
Oh, that was.
He's like, Arrivederci. I could do the Tennessee accent. Because I would get that a lot. People would think I'm from Tennessee.
Whenever I start doing my cowboy accent for the for Red Dead, they're gonna think I'm from like somewhere out west.
They're probably gonna think if I had to do it again, so I can evaluate it here.
What?
Do
my Western?
Yep.
Much obliged.
I think that'll be like northern Texas, Oklahoma.
Okay. See, I'm not going to be very consistent with it. That's probably going to be like really, really just all over the place, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about maybe, like I said last time, about doing like the Native American one.
Mm-hmm.
But I might just go with the Glorious Bastards. Like from Tennessee. Act like I'm, what's his face?
Yeah. Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I want to look up a whole list of like old Western terms and phrases.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be pretty good. I think they say some of them in the game.
Okay.
So,
like you dirty varmint or something.
Yeah, they say so. But they also curse at you.
Okay.
Like,
well, they don't have old time cussing. That's not actually cussing now.
Playing that game. It's like watching the Django.
Okay.
It's kind of like that without the N word.
Okay.
They ain't just throwing that out there in the video game. But like the cursing and stuff like that. It's our words.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure they say like varmint and stuff like that.
Okay.
Calling you names. They call your horse a stag, a nag.
Mm.
Like, that's a nice nag you got there.
So what's stag then?
A stag's like a red deer, like a buck. A red deer with antlers, they're called stags.
Okay.
The females are called hinds instead of does.
Mm.
It's really weird.
I got confused. You were talking about your horse a little while ago, and you said stag. I'm like,
I meant nag.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's like, I know what a stag is.
Yeah. But yeah, we gotta play that.
You said I had to complete like 2 or 3 missions before I could just actually play it.
I think so. If it's not gonna be anything crazy,
It's like,
it shouldn't take that long.
Like,
just like an intro.
Run this morsel into town right quick for this parcel or
parcel delivery. Do that. And like your like bag that you keep stuff in, it's a satchel.
Okay.
So you get your stuff out of your satchel. I think it's weird though, like when you catch fish or whatever, he just like wraps it in a rag and puts it in his pocket.
That's sanitary.
Just any kind of meat cuts, like it just gets wrapped in a rag and he puts it in the satchel. Fit a whole alligator in that satchel. Plus 3 squirrels and a possum and a skunk.
I don't think I would want all of that in the same place.
It's all going in the same place. You can't help it.
Just boil all that in together. And...
Oh, did I just get that? I think I just got the stew pot for my camp.
Oh, okay.
So we can make
that's some high class stuff there.
Oh yeah, I got some recent upgrades. I can now make strong moonshine instead of the weaker and medium moonshine. I got the strong stuff. I got the good stuff. You have to be careful with the moonshine though, because if you get like, there's like 3 of them that are like really specific, you won't always have buyers for them.
Oh, okay.
So you have to wait. So it's better just do like a 2-star mix, so like a wild berry or something like that. And there's usually always a buyer for that. So then you can deliver it and get it done. Moonshine is probably the most lucrative, the quickest, because it takes 40-ish minutes to make it. But then once you deliver it, actually it might not be. It's the biggest pay in one shot.
Okay.
So you deliver it, it's like $450 per delivery. Now it'll be like it takes 40-45 minutes to make it. And in 45 minutes, I don't know, I'd have to do the math because I just got a bigger delivery wagon for camp too. So now it's like double the size of the old one. So it takes twice as long to fill it.
Okay.
To deliver. I mean, by the time, so what you could do, you go to Moonshine Shack, order up some moonshine to make, say, starts the timer 45 minutes. You can go hunt, fill up the wagon. Well, give Cripps, he's the guy that sits at your camp. His name's Cripps. He's an old, decrepit nag. And he just always has some stupid crap to say. And he always talks too much when you're trying to do a mission. I'm like, I just want to go do the mission, guy. Stop talking.
Shout out.
So you can go give him the stuff, and he turns it into sellable goods. So that takes time, too. So you could get enough stuff, we could just pull out, I wonder if we can both pull out a hunting wagon, both at the same time. I mean, you'd have to build yourself up like the hunting one, so you can unlock the wagon. But we can just use my wagon, and you can use a horse. Because you can, now like full carcasses are the best. The best thing you can turn into Cripps that's going to get you the most money per like carcass is a 3-star whitetail buck.
Okay.
That's the best thing you can turn in. Second best is probably one of the small alligators, because you don't skin them, you just pick up the whole thing. But skinning a big alligator, you're not getting much.
Oh, I'm going for them alligators, dude.
Well, get the little ones.
Oh.
Not the big ones. Get the little ones.
I'm going for the big ones too. Screw it.
Owls surprisingly pay a lot. But you have to get them at night, so you don't see them a lot. So yeah, we can do that. Fill up the wagon, put it like a buck on your horse, and you can get another buck and you drag it with a rope. That's one of the hacks, because you can only fit one carcass on your horse.
Okay.
But if you shoot like a second one, you can rope it and drag it behind you, so you can turn it in 2 instead of 1. So I wonder if you can rope stuff from the wagon. Let's try that.
I wonder if you can do multiple ropes. Just have like 6 things dragging behind your horse.
You can just do one. So yeah, we can fill up him pretty quick so he can get working on stuff. And then while the moonshine's cooking and while he's processing all the meat, we can go collect 2 or 3 bounties while all of that's taking place. And with 2 of us, we can do better bounties where it's not just like one person. Because like one person is going to range from $5 reward to $25 reward. But if you get like one, there's multiple people you're bringing in. Like some of them, the one there's like 6 people. That was a little crazy, because I did do that one with a friend, and that was still crazy. 2 on 6, 6 people that you have to take in, not counting the like 6 or 7 more that are just shooting at you.
Okay.
And including those guys that you're trying to take in are shooting at you, so it's like 15 on 2. And you have to be careful to shoot just the ones that are not wanted, because they're worth more if you take them in alive.
Mm-hmm.
You still get paid if you take them in dead, but you just ain't gonna get them as much.
Okay.
It almost like cuts it in half, which sucks. So you always want to try to take them in alive, and it also sucks if there's more than the people you have on your team, because even if you lasso them and hog tie them, they can eventually get out and start running. So while you're taking like 2 to like the prison wagon, and you come back and the dude's like half a mile down the road. You're like, damn it. I'm going to chase him down again. And then sometimes you accidentally end up killing somebody.
Oh, my.
But yeah, then we can go deliver moonshine, get $450, and then go deliver, the goods. I don't know how much the medium wagon pays. The small wagon I had before paid $62. So this one I would say is probably be around $150 at least.
Okay.
So in an hour of play, we can easily make $700, and that's not including, say, if we hunt some other animals. It's like, oh, that's another good one. Hunting the big gators and just skinning them out for the meat, because you get like 5 of big game meat per gator. You go sell that, you get a lot of money for that too.
Okay.
You can get, I think per gator you get like $5 worth of meat. So go shoot, and I think you can carry 20 of each, so you can get a good bit of money.
I'll be the gator expert.
Yeah.
the designated gator guy.
Yeah, dude. We need to find some time to play. Somehow. Like maybe almost like a Sunday afternoon or evening or something. Holidays. Because I'll be off. And you're off in the mornings. We can do it on like a holiday morning.
I might have like big holidays, or you got other...
Like, yeah, I only get, like, what's the next one I have off? Easter Monday.
Sunday? Good Friday?
No, I'll have Monday off. Actually, we might have that Friday off, too. I don't know. I might have the April 18th and 21st off. I'll definitely have the 21st off, Easter Monday. Yeah, we got to play. I want to see what your character looks like when you create it, too. And what you name them.
Can you get, like the little tiny cowboy hat that just sits on the very...
No, you can get like a bowler hat. There's a lot of different hats you can get.
Oh, okay.
I should get my dude like a straight up Mexican fit. With a sombrero and a poncho.
See, I want to make my guy look cool, but at the same time I want to make him look goofy.
Oh, that's not hard. You see some people running around on there. Good grief. And you can customize like the facial hair and everything.
Oh boy.
Like you can get the what do they call it? Like the Burnside. Has the thick like mutton chops coming down. You can get the Fu Manchu. You get the Sparrow, like the Jack Sparrow, with the chin piece with the 2 pieces coming down. I just unlocked that one. But my guy, he's clean shaven. I haven't added the mustache on him. I got to put the mustache on him. But my guy, I don't know what, I couldn't think of a good name to name him. So his name's Little Wolf. But I think I have a free voucher thing that I can like completely redo my dude. I might use it just to change the name.
Now you said there's a warm weather outfit and a cold weather.
Yeah. Typically I'm in the hot weather. I don't go into the cold places too much. Okay. So, and I think that's what you start with. You'll start with, you're suitable for warm, hot climate. So, I mean, we'll be down there most of the time. That's where most of the good hunting is. With the gators and the whitetail. Okay. And playing with me, you'll make money quick, so you'll be able to buy yourself some stuff. I got some fancy cold weather hats made out of animals. One of them's a fox. Okay. And the other one's like a white coyote. It looks pretty cool. I think too. You can get this really crazy, like you have to hunt like the legendary moose. The legendary moose. Yeah, so it'll be like a moose head on your head with antlers. But they'll be like real tiny antlers. They'll only be like this big, like the size of my hands, like on top of like a full size moose head with these tiny antlers. Get that. Oh, we can find them. There's definitely easy ways to find him, and it's the same way for if you get the legendary elk. It's just like this full size elk head, and then these tiny antlers, not proportional at all.
Oh man.
It's like the taxidermist. He's like, oh, he won't notice. We'll just put these antlers on there. There's somebody else's antlers.
Oh.
Yeah. Shoot.
Oh. Yes.
I just thought of something. I'm not going to tell them yet.
Okay.
I'll tell you when this one's over.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I've hinted it to them before. I hinted it to them in my solo episode that came out the day that we're recording this one. It came out this morning. This episode will come out a week later. I hinted it to them some more. I talked to the people on my live stream about it too. I think you kind of know what my idea is, sort of. But we can do that ourselves. I don't need another person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You remember what my idea was? Remember what my idea was? Don't look. Remember?
Okay.
Okay. I don't think you got it. But the point is y'all don't know yet. I don't think I whispered it. Okay. I wonder how that comes across. But you're not allowed to know the secret yet. We have to do it first.
I got to figure out the secret first.
You know the secret. I just can't convey it in a way that doesn't give it away to the people here.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've always like, the playing cards thing. I had it before.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
we can do that with just us.
Okay.
So,
what, like you just...
So, no, you...
Doing my thing.
Yeah, you got your disc. And then me do the same thing here.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Airplane's flying a little high today.
It sure is.
Oh, I'm still on the calendar. Oh, speaking of that, I got a guy from South Carolina that I'm recording with next weekend. Okay. And obviously you're welcome to join in if you want. He's a realtor.
Okay.
Okay. You can learn some house stuff.
Talk about how awful the housing market is.
I think it's a little bit better now than it was last year.
Just a little
Last
bit.
year was bad. Because we were trying to buy this place last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little rough trying to find a place. And then 2 weeks from now, I have my old first sergeant from my unit up there in Chambersburg.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be on. He is
That'll be
very open, and there's no filter there.
Oh, boy.
So I'm going to have to kind of structure my questions in a way that's not going to get me in trouble at work, because I'm putting it out on my podcast, even though I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we can, if anything. Oh, speaking of like law enforcement and stuff, I'll tell you this quick story. Another podcast I watch is Dale Brisby, the guy the cowboy down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That says you ain't no cowboy. And it's like rodeo time and all that stuff. That's his apparel line.
Fist fighting animals question.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Okay.
So he was interviewing a guy, started out as like a Texas trooper and then became a Texas Ranger, right? And when he was a trooper, this was back, I want to say it was in the 90s maybe, but they had to go do security at an event, okay? The event was a KKK rally,
Yeah.
okay? So they had to go do security there, so, people weren't, there wouldn't be like a whole altercation and people dying thing, right? So most of it was, they were back there doing their thing in their hoods, a line of troopers, and then whatever people from the public outside, but they're facing the public. I guess I don't know if it was like the Grand Dragon or whatever that was there, like the top guy that was there for the KKK, right? He comes out, starts talking, and supposedly he sounded like Elmer Fudd.
Oh, this story you didn't...
I didn't tell you yet. So all these troopers are online just trying to keep a straight face, and they're just listening to this guy talking about racist things. And he said, and you always want to try to, keep your professionalism when you're at things like that. And it's hard for me to do because if I think it's funny, I'm going to laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make comments about it, and then I'm going to get in trouble later. But, going back to like Inglorious Bastards, like, I've been chewed out before. I can get chewed out again. It's okay. But, the guy beside him just leans into him, just like right in his ear. He's like, "This guy's Willie Wasis."
Oh my
and I thought that was so freaking funny. And he has to sit there and try to keep a straight face through that. I'm like, that's funny. Okay.
Oh man, here I thought the story was gonna take like a horrible turn. It's like,
oh no, he's just Willie Wasis.
oh,
that was good.
Oh, that was well worth the wait.
Oh man, hopefully, I'm hoping people stick around for that. That was definitely going to be a short though. I'm like, if y'all want to hear the whole thing, y'all got to stick around to 38 minutes in, okay? Y'all got to start watching all these episodes, not just listen to the first 6 minutes and cutting out. Bums. You're not really bums. I mean, some of you might be bums, but I feel like most of you probably aren't bums. Yeah.
So you didn't have to shoot any Wendigos the other night, here.
Yeah, dude. Man. Our backyard is probably like from the door to the tree line, it's probably 60 yards. That kind of like there's like a little drop off and it slopes down. And one night I was taking the dogs out. It was like 9:30 at night. It was a little bit windy, but then like it sounded like something was walking and breaking branches. So deer don't typically break branches. For people that hunt, you know that deer aren't really breaking branches, and they ain't breaking branches that sound like they're breaking that are like an inch thick.
Yeah.
Okay. And I couldn't see nothing. I had the flashlight, but I couldn't see nothing. But I heard big branches being broken. I just yelled at the dogs because I didn't have a gun with me at the time. And now at night, and now it's getting warmer, so we're going to start having coyotes coming around. So we'll be taking the dogs out with a gun from now on at nighttime, especially with the little puppy. You get a ballsy coyote. He might like, oh, I'm gonna go get that little one. I'm not too worried about with the big dogs, especially Dakota. She's 98 pounds. She'll give the coyote what for.
Yeah.
And even Cassidy, she may only be 33 pounds, but my money's on her against Coyote.
Yeah, she's quite energetic.
She is a scrappy little shit, and she goes for the throat. She just straight up goes for the throat. So, I mean, and if those two are out there together, Dakota and Cassidy, Coyote doesn't stand a chance. Cass is going to latch onto the throat, and Dakota's just going to start ripping legs off. But yeah, with the puppy, though, because I take her out more often by myself, and that's when, you get a ballsy coyote, you might think it's a good idea to run up there and take a swipe. So, and I definitely have no trouble shooting coyote. I'm trying to make it's not like a throw, but like the things that like Vikings would wear, like the big fur capes, kind of. I want to make one of those out of coyotes. So I need like 4 of them, 4 or 5. 4 would be good. I'd say like 1, go across the shoulders, and have 3 going down the back, and just like sew them together.
Okay.
That look pretty cool.
That would look cool.
Put like a little chain thingy across the front that keeps it on. I keep forgetting the actual word for that. It's not a cloak. No.
I was going to say a pelt, but...
Well, I mean, it is a pelt.
But it's a bunch of pelts.
I forget what it's like a half a cloak. Because cloaks usually have a hood. This ain't going to have a hood. It's just going to be a throw.
That might be.
Kind of like a throw. I mean, you could use it as a throw too. Sit on the couch on a coyote throw. But yeah, I definitely want to do that, and I need I'd say about four coyotes for that. Neighbors saying that coyotes and foxes come around here, so I do have confirmation of that. So
Okay.
foxes and coyotes will be a problem. Coyotes, it's open season. Foxes, you probably gonna get in trouble if someone found out you were shooting them. Unless you can prove that they're a nuisance. So once our chickens do move outside, then it might be fair game. If they're, if they get a chicken or something. But we're trying to make our chicken coop predator proof for the most part. And we definitely have. There was a bear around here last year because when we were looking at the house, there was a bear shit in the yard. So there's a possibility for a bear coming around too. But if I get my hunting license, 1st of July comes with a bear tag.
Okay.
So I'll take it in defense of my dogs and chickens. And I'm pretty sure that'd be a legal shoot right there. Because obviously you don't want to be shooting around your house unless you absolutely have to. In defense of your livestock or your pets, then it's typically fair game then at that point. Actually, for that stuff, hey, anybody listening, if you have any stories or close encounters with wildlife, let us know in the comments. Tell us about them. Tell us what happened, what the outcome was, what you did, what your dog or cat did. Because I know there's videos out there of cats taking on bears and winning. So
dang,
you ever seen them?
No.
There's one of a bear is wandering up some driveway or something. This cat just comes out of nowhere, and the bear goes running off.
Jeez.
And the cat's just standing there all bowed up. What?
He's flexing.
Yeah, he's flexing on the bear. 100%. Big swole cat.
I'll have to look up some of that stuff now.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, if any of y'all have stories from that, or, anything about, I didn't know what the creature was behind my house.
Yeah, if you have any Bigfoot stories, let us know about that too.
Bigfoot, Wendingo.
Skinwalkers.
Especially being out here in Appalachia.
Oh, so, yeah.
Let us know if you've been walking in the woods and you hear your name being called out. Because everyone knows you don't answer and you don't stop. You just keep walking. Don't look. Don't do anything.
I wouldn't even turn around.
You're not supposed to. You just keep walking and don't answer though.
Somebody could be walking up, or a ghost could be walking up right behind me, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not turning around. I know you're there." I'm not.
I mean, I'd be fine with a ghost. The ghost isn't going to do anything. It's going to be the skinwalker,
scare the crap out of you,
or the Wendingo that's going to haul you off. So, we did put a trail cam up out back. So,
okay,
it's been up for a week, so we might pull it here this evening. Pull the card out and see what pictures we got on there, because we got them a couple days after hearing the noises out back. So.
Yeah.
And there's definitely been some weird noises too, a couple nights before that. So I'm
like some cries or growls.
Kind of, yeah. Oh, my wife swears that she heard something growling though one night, a month ago. So yeah,
that's scary.
Yeah, some trail cams. But then we also saw a video on TikTok of a bobcat growling. She's like, "That's pretty much what I heard."
Okay.
I guess we might have a bobcat around here too. My first thought was a mountain lion, and I don't think it's definitely not impossible for a mountain lion to be around here. Now there hasn't been any official sightings, official ones, but there's been quite a few unofficial ones, in the West Virginia Panhandle and stuff like that around here. And there's an unofficial one up in Chambersburg 20 years ago too.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I was out near the shooting range that I would go to. So yeah, if y'all have any stories, throw them in the comments. We'll talk about them next time, or in one of the future episodes. We'll hit on them, and we'll let y'all know what we got on this camera when we pull the card and look at it. All right, so
hopefully nothing supernatural.
I hope not. I don't want, but if it is, I'm definitely gonna try to kill it.
Yeah,
I'm getting proof. I'm not gonna be I saw this, and then have some grainy ass picture.
Yeah.
Nah. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna be like the Predator. If it bleeds, it can die, or we can kill it. All right, so that's gonna be it for this one, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Go ahead and like it, subscribe, comment, share it, tell all your friends about it.
Get the word out.
Heck yeah! I mean, yeah. I don't think we're doing too bad for first month and a half of this. So, first 8 episodes are out. So yeah, about a month and a half.
I'm still having fun.
Yeah, it's getting better because we're more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we'll see y'all next time. All right,
see you guys.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out. Yeah.